What's up everyone and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we have another Game of Thrones the card games 2nd edition video for you. This time we are at a game night kit casual quote-unquote tournament at 401 Games in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Playing, I think I got 3 rounds recorded out of a 4-round Swiss tournament. And on the left we got Justin. And he's playing Tyrell Kings of Summer. On the right we have Tom. He's playing a Lannister Banner the Kraken. He's got Danny duped out there with the Targaryen Loyalist and Rose Road, so pretty much a dream setup there. And on the other side we got Knight of Flowers and Marjorie, which is very good. And looks like a Rose Garden economy location there to back them up. So both guys getting their 0 cost economy and spending their full 8 gold there to get some decent characters on the board. And I just want to take this moment to give a shout out to Brad Ear, who's running the tournament Massacre at Hardhome in Cleveland, Ohio. If you are in the area or can be in the area this Saturday, I guess July 29th, I believe, of 2017. So if you're watching this in the future, past that date, obviously it's too late. But if you're watching this basically the week it goes live, you should be there. And if not, don't worry, you can watch it on this channel actually. I'm going to be there with Justin, who's actually in this video on the left. Him and I are going down there. We're going to run a live stream, try to get some commentary on there possibly, but we'll be live streaming all day, so you can check that out. You should see it on this channel. If you hit subscriptions, subscribe to the channel actually, you'll see the event actually in your subscriptions. You can actually go there and set a reminder to notify you when it goes live, or you can hit the new YouTube notification icon beside the subscribe button to be notified when this channel posts a video or when we go live. But we will be there live streaming, so you can come and check that out. But if you are in the area or you are on the fence about going, you should go to the Massacre at Hardhome. I want to get a bunch of people there. That'd be great, and then we can all have a good time. And yeah, we'll definitely be hanging out there all day and doing the live stream, and then even possibly the next day. Might be around there to play, but yeah, we'll see. I'll put the link to the event, the Facebook event, with all the details in the description of this video below, so go check that out. And I should throw the link for the live feed in there too, so you can go there and set a reminder for when it goes live. So it looks like Summer Harvest was flipped on the Tyrell side, which hit a Time of Plenty, which is what you want to do. Time of Plenty is going to give them both an extra card in the draw phase, and it looks like the Targaryen player Tom has marshaled the new Theon there, and he's got a Rygel out there and threw a duplicate on that, and a second Rose Road, and now he's got an Iron Mines and a gold to spare. So great start for Tom. So Danny's going to have the stand ability after she's in a challenge, she wins. Now we got a dupe on Knight of Flowers.
Pretty good.
And Justin, the Tyrell player here, has a ton of money to work with. I believe has 7 off the start. No, 8, sorry. 6 plus 2 from Summer Harvest. And then he's got the reducing location to help him out there. Oh yes, and the Massacre at Hardhome tournament I was just talking about is a Road to Stalik event. So the winner actually gets a, I believe, a room at the hotel, gets to entry into Stalik, gets a first round bye, and that basically is the biggest Thrones tournament in the world. Basically at a castle in Germany is from what I understand. I've always wanted to go. I have not yet gone, but it would be fun to go. And if they get enough people turning out, I think it said in the event, if they have extra money left over after renting I guess the conference area in the hotel to run the tournament and all that kind of thing, if they have extra funds, they could put that towards a like an airfare coupon or something to help offset some of the costs of the flight to Stalik.
All right, which lady do I want?
So it looks like, I believe it's Hobber has been played there, so he's going to search his deck for a lady character.
I might play that one.
So I'm going to go by Brianna Tarth there, could get another Marjorie, to get a dupe on her. Yep, Brienne and Tarth makes sense.
Ryan of Tarth.
Yeah.
Tyrell player does not control a king yet, so Brienne will not be able to use her ability where she basically does not kneel to defend.
Thanks. Nice.
No problem.
These are good.
I guess he's got a second Rose Road out there now. And Dupont Hobber still has 6 gold to work with, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
To find a Brienne, dude.
No, that wouldn't make sense. Oh, he does have the summer bump too, off of his agenda, bumping summer harvest up. Now, Sir Colin of Greenpool is out there now with a dupe also.
What is happening?
You didn't shuffle good.
And shuffle great. I did. I drop shuffled and shuffled. And yeah.
Maybe you shuffled so good that you unshuffled.
So we have Tom, who's sitting over here with 2 Rose Roads, 2 Dannys, 2 Rygals on the board, and he's complaining about his opponent not shuffling properly to have 2 Sir Collins, Hobber, and Knight of Flowers duped up there. And I guess two Rose Gardens.
Higher strength. So, how do you win how do I win a challenge?
You need to at least block with
Three,
3
one,
strength out
three.
of 2 and 1 strength guys.
Oh, fuck. That is nuts.
Yeah, he's really good. He's good. He's really good in crossing too, because then he drops for your first challenge, drops to 1. So like, oh, 1 strength. Can you block it? No, no, you can't.
And I think that's a Marin Heat that Justin just put under Sir Colin of Greenpools there and sitting on 2 gold. So 1 gold still on the Targ side and 2 on the Tyrell side. So now we got Dany coming in on Intrigue. She's knelt, so her ability of minusing 1 strength from the opponent's characters is not active right now.
It is a good dragon. I can't.
And he's sitting on 1 gold and has a standing dragon.
So,
Gotta be careful.
yeah, we'll go unopposed because I can't win it.
So no defenders. We got a reaction on Rygel, standing Daenerys.
Claim or unopposed.
Yeah. Those are nice.
Claim.
Those are nice.
And that Brienne copy
You got her.
is now gone due to Intrigue claim. And off the inside, he just drew a Dracarys. I'm sure he's dancing inside with excitement after that insight draw.
Is that higher strength?
Yeah.
That's it.
That is all.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for the Targaryen's challenges. He's passed it over to the Tyrell player to do his challenges. I'm sure he's just going to eyeball who he wants to kill here. And we got to make sure the Tyrell player, Justin, here does it properly with Marjorie and does the strength buffs to the characters before they go in the challenges. Especially since the Targaryen player is first player, so he will have first actions after attackers are declared to use his Dracarys and burn away what he'd like.
Military challenge. 5. And 3. Dracarys.
He did. Because he's -1 for Dany.
So we just Dracarys Knight of Flowers.
Buff him.
I'll do it first.
Yeah, do it first.
Yeah, but because I'm first player on the first action.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
there you go.
So he's burned away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
Justin, the Tyrell player, just learned a lesson there. First player gets first actions, which Dany was standing, minusing the Knight of Flowers strength by 1, then kneeling the Dragon Pain at gold. Slapping Dracarys out there, reducing the Knight of Flowers to 0 and killing him. And then we saw Justin try to use Marjorie there, but Marjorie's not a reaction. She's a challenge action. She's not an interrupt, so she has to be done in advance. So usually if you're playing against Targ, you do her first to be safe, and then put the character in the challenge. Unless you're first player, obviously. You can do your attackers, then you have first action.
block for 2.
Okay. We'll stop there.
Yep.
All right.
So it looks like first challenger was a military challenge, trying with the Knight of Flowers, and then we just had a power challenge with Hobber. And Theon Greyjoy jumping in front of that to block the unopposed.
More cards.
So we're at 1 power on the Tyrell side to 0 on the Targaryen side.
Dominus you.
3, 4, 6. Yep. Yes.
Now Dominus goes to the Tyrells.
Fucking Knight of Flowers is dead, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's okay. I have other knights.
Yeah.
You got 2 right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know.
Oh, okay. So easy,
I think Banner Kraken, I saw a post on Facebook asking a poll basically what you think the best banner is right now. And I think Kraken was the highest rated by quite a bit when I saw the post. And here we see it here, bannered against Targaryen. And I guess with new Theon, that definitely has boosted the stock there in Banner Kraken. We also see Iron Mines on the board, definitely a classic Banner Kraken card.
Ah, sure. Why not?
So a second summer harvest, sorry, into confiscation. Looking to get rid of that Marin heat before it becomes trouble.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Sure. Why not?
It's annoying for Theon.
Okay. Yes, it is.
1, 2.
4.
6 gold.
I also get 6 gold today.
7.
Oh yeah, summer. I always forget. 1, 2, 3, 4.
6. I'm good. Yeah.
So I think the Targaryen player won initiative there and decided to go first. So he gets his 3rd Rose Road. Disgusting.
1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Yeah. 6.
Oh boy.
I guess at least they're not Slavers Bay ports. And Khal Drogo is now in play. Danny and Drogo on the board at the same time. This could be trouble.
Okay. I'll do it.
And with arguably the best dragon,
No promise.
able to stand Danny there.
All right. So here's my monies.
Good monies.
So we got a dupe on Marge. Man, dupes. Just what you want to see against Tarkburn, right? Right? No. But against Khal Drogo, when he's on the board, multiple military challenges, dupes are good. It's not a bad thing, that's for sure.
4.
Who's the Arbor?
So I have
And there's the alt art Arbor from regional season, I believe.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And Sir John Fossaway there, duplicated also, so
You guys-
getting 2 copies of every card, basically.
I have $1 left.
But he didn't dupe the Arbor yet.
Look at all the dupes. Nuts.
Just want to point out those awesome house cards, some of the best alt art cards produced by Fantasy Flight that were given out for participants in the limited regional events that were the 2-day events held at select friendly local gaming stores. If you came back on the 2nd day and were not in the cut, you could start into a melee tournament, a nice fun tournament, Rounds of Swiss, and as you get knocked out in the joust elimination, you could jump into the melee. I went to a couple of those, so got a couple sets of those house cards. So at some point in the future, most likely when we hit 3,000 subscribers, which is our goal, I'm gonna do a nice long Game of Thrones live stream, have some friends come over, and what we'll do is give away prizes throughout that live stream. So if you have not subscribed, please do so we can hit that 3,000 subscribers and do that celebration, a live stream video, and give away a bunch of prizes to people that are watching the live stream, and just some in general, like our Patreons and our subscribers. So I have a whole bunch of prizes I've been saving up, some alt art stuff I've been grabbing over the years. Also got some stuff from first edition, some house cards and tokens and play mats and those kind of things. So
Insights.
yeah, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And if you have a friend who hasn't done it already, send it to him and share it on social media and tell other people, and hit that like button so these videos bump up in the search results and other people find them that might be interested in Game of Thrones, the card game. So Khal Drogo coming in, military challenge 5 strength. Dany standing, remember, so the characters across the board will be -1 strength while she is standing.
Sure, why not?
So now we got the buff of Marge in advance. Buffs Fossilway up into renown territory there with his ability.
6 because of Dany.
Yes. 6.
So 6 strength Fossilway,
She's standing.
blocking 5 strength Drogo.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
No gold spent, no Dragon Nelt, no Jakaris. And Fossilway gets his renown on the defense.
Now to kill somebody. Or I can't stop that little guy.
Enhanced judgment.
I could.
Power.
So we got Theon coming in on a power challenge, 2 strength.
He's a 4.
So the thing here with Sir Colin,
Claim.
he gets the +4 or +3 on power challenges. So even being -1 from Dany still counts nothing towards Theon. Even though he's 1 strength printed, you want to put him in front of Theon to block the unopposed at least, but
That is all.
he can't.
Yeah.
So new Theon there doing what he does best, getting unopposed power. Targaryen's up to 3 power now. Tyrell sitting at 2. And I believe we're over to the Tyrells for challenges. Targ players left Dany standing, a Dragon standing, and a gold. So he's either just playing defensively or he's threatening that Jakaris again. But I mean, having Dany standing, you can get a couple defensive blocks out of her possibly. But I guess there's no intrigue icon right now on the Tyrell side to even do that intrigue challenge. So Dany would only be able to jump in front of a power.
Yeah. Let's do a power challenge of 4.
So we got power challenge of actually 3 strength with Dany standing. But if Dany kneels, I believe we're... oh, here we go. Second Jakaris. Wow.
He's still has 1, right? Or is -4?
So yeah, Sir Colin in green pools with a dupe gets burned away.
That's okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. I'll do a military of 4. 3.
Yep. Unopposed.
So 4 strength military there with Hobber, or 3 strength military. Kills the Targaryen loyalist.
Alright, then.
That was unopposed. Dominus goes to the Targaryens,
Sweet.
putting them at 4 strength and 3 power actually on the Tyrell side. 4 power on the Targ side is what I meant to say. 3 on the Tyrell side, not strength. So yeah, if you're in the Toronto, Ontario area, you know, within a reasonable distance, keep an eye on the 401 Games website, 401games.com, I believe. If you go under their events page, you can look at a calendar there, and they'll have living card games, all their events on there. About once a month, usually they do a, usually on a Sunday, a Game of Thrones game night kit tournament, where you can come and play like 3, 4, 5 rounds of Swiss or whatever, depending on turnout. But new players are always welcome. It's definitely a more casual tournament. Some people bring pretty competitive decks, but some people bring, you know, some funny stuff or even some melee decks and try it out in Joust. But it's definitely for fun, and yeah, definitely, like I said, new players welcome, and you should come out.
Standing or the discard card, right?
Discard a card, stand someone.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. Drogon.
Right, we got Drogon on the board, giving Daenerys renown now.
That's the renown one?
Yes.
And we saw Wildfire played there to get rid of a new Theon, basically. And March to the Wall
Sit on him.
happening also. Oh, sorry, Theon was marched.
2.
So it looks like March to the Wall went off first.
Reduce?
Kind of missed that there. Hobber had to be marched, and then Wildfire basically did nothing.
2.
So Ser Jorah's in play. Now we have a Arbor Knight and another Marin Heat back in there.
Alright. I'm here.
Do they stand from the Marin Heat?
No. It pushes somebody out.
Yep.
So does Tom have the second Dracarys? He's got a gold saved.
Power.
We got Danny coming in on a power challenge. Remember, he's got Plaza of Pride out there now, so he can chuck a card to stand a guy. I believe the cost of the card just has to be
Sure, unopposed.
basically three
Renown.
less than the cost of the card he's standing, or higher.
Renown. Insight.
Very good. She is the queen.
She's got everything.
She's
So Danny there, winning the challenge, drawing a card for Insight, getting Renown,
This has been working out.
stealing a power. Up to 7 now, power on the Targ side. And only 2 on the Tyrell side. It's not looking good for the Roses here. And now we got a military 4 strength with Drogon. Do the Arbor Knight here and try to knock Drogon out. But man, saving that gold there. Still has a Dragon standing. Still has Danny standing. We could easily see Dracarys played at any moment. And already 2 have happened. The likelihood of 3 is very rare, but man, it feels like it happens a lot against Targaryen players.
Yep.
Especially when they get Danny drawing with Insight. You gotta be careful, man. They start seeing more of their deck. So he's using Fossaway after getting buffed by Marjorie. Gets a Renown on defense at least. Does it the safe way.
You don't have any cards in hand, right?
Nah.
Oh, the Tyrell player has no cards in hand. It's top decking, which is not a good thing. But at least he has the economy on the board to be able to play whatever he needs that he draws off his deck. And I think we have an intrigue now with Sir Jorah Mormont.
They'll have to go unopposed. Because I have no cards.
He's going to go unopposed, give his opponents the power. He could have put the Arbor Knight in there, I guess. And then push Jorah out using Marin Heat.
Very nice.
But chose not to do it. I guess he's afraid the Marin Heat go away due to a Dracarys. Well, at least it goes back to hand. I believe it's non-terminal.
Yeah, okay.
And second military here. Now Arbor Knight steps in.
One.
Yep.
Anything?
No.
And Marin Heat pushes out Khal Drogo.
Yes, I win.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm done.
Yep.
Do you have dominance, I think?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep.
And dominance of the Targs.
Alright, I held on. I held on.
I think 10 power now on the Targ side. And 3 on the Tyrell side. And seeing Wildfire flipped on the Tyrell side, does that mean that there is no Valor in there? So he's got a Varys Riddle. I believe it's that Night Rush plots in there. He's got pulling the strings. It's definitely a rushy style deck, but the Targ burn is definitely hurting it for sure. So he's flipped a tourney for the king, which I think each knight gains renown and immune to opponents.
Me first? Yeah.
I don't know if it's like character abilities, card effects, something like that, into counting coppers on the other side to draw 3 cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monies.
6, 7.
Maybe that Wildfire was played a little too early
Your
there.
guys get renowned and can't be evented.
Yeah.
Just knights, though, right?
Yeah. I'm not going to defend with her.
But yeah, just the fact that Targaryen player has like 5 or 6 cards in hand compared to only 2 on the Tyrell player. Knight of Flowers has been burned and killed. Hobber burned and killed. Colin of Green Pool is burned and killed, basically.
Yeah. Well, he's
Or marched, or one of them was marched. One was killed. Hobber was marched, I believe. But yeah, definitely that board pressure and then the multiple military challenges.
final dragon.
And the 3rd dragon is on the board. I'll say it again. That Wildfire thing was played too early.
Got the full set.
Look at you.
And I don't know if he's going to be able to hold him off enough to cycle around to it again.
I'm still going to try and win.
Of course.
Yeah, even with the dupes, if there was a Valor, now he's got a 2nd Iron Mines. The Targaryen player would be able to keep his whole board at this point if a Valor was flipped. I'm sure he's going to run into his own Valor if this keeps going.
Or leaves play.
And we have Viserys Targaryen,
It's gonna maybe.
who you know wants to get rid of that Marin Heat across the board.
7.
Let's see what the Tyrell player top decked here. Renly's Pavilion. Interesting. Too little too late, I think. That's definitely good to see against Targ. And sits on the other cards, saves a bunch of gold. And didn't get a character, I don't think. That is too bad. Unless he's got the ambush. The ambush characters from Tyrell that can jump in.
Stealth, the Marinette guy.
It's not opposed.
Reaction, stand.
Yeah. Here's my. Yeah.
So it was Knight of Flowers Doopy got there. And dead card draw. So intrigue challenge with Jorah. Jorah's getting the renown. Danny's getting renown. Danny's stealthing the Arbor Knight. Getting insight also. Coming in on the second challenge. Stealthing Marge, power. No one else has a power icon. I think that's unopposed in
I
game.
think that's great. And that's it.
And yeah, that is. So Danny will take renown, and claim, and unopposed, and basically win before it gets over to the Tyrells to do their little rushy business, but he didn't really have many knights. So just want to give a shout out to everyone scrolling by on the screen right now. All the awesome people who donate on patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. Help support this channel with your awesome donations. You guys are amazing. If you want to do so, the link is in the description below. At least click the like button and hit subscribe. Those are free. But yeah, if you want to support these videos, see more Game of Thrones content, see more tabletop gaming content, help offset the cost of running the channel, you can donate as little as $1. And either way, though, thank you so much for being here and supporting the channel. And look out for that Massacre at Hardhome Road to Stalic tournament live stream coming up July 29th, 2017. This Saturday. Stick around for that. But either way, thanks a lot for being here, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.